Aew Dynamite results. August 14, 2024. A night of high-stakes matches and unfinished business. On the night of August 14, 2024, Aew Dynamite delivered another explosive show filled with intense matchups, title defenses, and storylines that have been brewing for weeks. Coming to you live from the Chartway Arena in Norfolk, Virginia, this edition of Dynamite featured high-caliber contests, championship defenses, and dramatic confrontations that would leave the wrestling world buzzing. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. Please like the video, share, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit on my post notification bell for more updates. From the fallout of last week's chaotic show to new twists in ongoing rivalries, this week's Aew Dynamite was packed with action. Let's break down the events of the night in more detail, focusing on the outcomes, implications, and the stories behind each match and segment. The night began with a heated clash between Hangman, Adam Page, and Jay Lethal. This match had been set in motion following the events of last week's Dynamite. After Bryan Danielson defeated Jeff Jarrett in a brutal anything goes match, Jarrett found himself ambushed by Adam Page backstage while being interviewed by Renee Paquette. Jarrett's ally, Jay Lethal, vowed to get revenge for the attack, leading to this one-on-one contest. From the opening bell, the match was a fierce back-and-forth exchange. Lethal, a veteran with a deep bag of tricks, sought to exploit Page's weaknesses while keeping the Hangman grounded. However, Page, known for his explosive offense and resilience, fought back with high-impact moves that kept Lethal on the defensive. The crowd was firmly behind Page, who has steadily regained momentum since his return to AEW after a brief hiatus. In the match's closing moments, Page countered Lethal's lethal injection attempt with a devastating deadeye, followed by his signature buckshot lariat. The victory was a statement from Page, signaling that he's far from finished with those who cross him, including the wily Jeff Jarrett. However, Lethal's defeat might only escalate this feud, as Jarrett is unlikely to let this loss slide. One of the most anticipated segments of the night featured a face-to-face confrontation between Bryan Danielson and AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland. The tension between these two has been simmering for weeks, ever since Strickland laid down the challenge for a title versus career match at AEW All In. Strickland's confidence and arrogance have been key factors in his success, but Danielson's experience and relentless determination make him a dangerous opponent. After Danielson's grueling victory over Jeff Jarrett last week, his Blackpool Combat Club (BCC) teammate Wheeler Yuta came to check on him, only to be interrupted by Strickland. Strickland, never one to shy away from confrontation, had a few choice words for Danielson, mocking his age and questioning his ability to still compete at the highest level. Yuta, defending his mentor, challenged Strickland to a match, which was booked for this week's Dynamite. The match itself was a technical masterclass, with Yuta's agility and grappling skills clashing with Strickland's calculated aggression. Strickland eventually took control, using underhanded tactics to gain an edge. Despite Yuta's valiant effort, Strickland secured the win with his house call kick, sending a clear message to Danielson. After the match, Strickland and Danielson exchanged intense stares, with the AEW World Championship hanging in the balance at All In. This feud is reaching its boiling point, with the stakes higher than ever. The first major title defense of the night saw the Young Bucks put their AEW World Tag Team Championships on the line against the Acclaimed. This match was months in the making, with Anthony Bowens and Max Caster earning their shot by winning a hard-fought eliminator match against the Bucks back in June. The Young Bucks, known for their high-octane style and ability to deliver in big matches, were out to prove why they are one of the greatest tag teams in wrestling history. The Acclaimed, however, came in with confidence and a hunger to reclaim the titles. Bowens and Caster have become fan favorites thanks to their unique blend of charisma, in-ring ability, and entertaining mic skills. The match was a fast-paced spectacle, with both teams pulling out all the stops. High-flying maneuvers, rapid tags, and near falls kept the crowd on the edge of their seats. In the end, the Young Bucks retained their titles after hitting the BTE trigger on Bowens. However, the match was not without controversy. As the referee counted the 3, it was clear that Bowens' foot was under the bottom rope, sparking outrage from the Acclaimed and their supporters. The finish sets up the possibility of a rematch, with the Acclaimed vowing to get justice for what they see as a tainted victory. One of the most intriguing matchups of the night featured the first ever encounter between Mercedes Moné and Hikaru Shida. Mercedes, who has been dominant since winning the TBS Championship, faced a formidable challenge in Shida, a former AEW Women's World Champion known for her toughness and striking ability. This match was not just about the title, it was about pride and legacy. Shida, eager to add another championship to her resume, brought her trademark intensity to the match. Mercedes, however, was just as determined to prove why she's the standard bearer in the women's division. The match was a hard-hitting affair, with both competitors trading stiff strikes and showcasing their technical prowess. The turning point came when Mercedes countered Shida's attempt at a Falcon Arrow into her Moonmaker finisher. Despite Shida's best efforts, Mercedes locked in her bank statement submission, forcing Shida to tap out. Mercedes retained her title, but Shida's performance earned her a standing ovation from the crowd. Post-match, Mercedes extended a handshake to Shida, showing respect for the tough challenge she faced. The road to AEW All-In continued with a triple threat match to determine the first entrant in the Casino Gauntlet match. Kyle O'Reilly, Orange Cassidy, and Roderick Strong were the competitors, with each man bringing a different style to the contest. O'Reilly's technical prowess, Cassidy's unorthodox approach, and Strong's power and intensity made for an exciting and unpredictable matchup. Strong and O'Reilly's history as former friends added an extra layer of drama, with the two trading heated blows throughout the match. Cassidy, as always, used his laid-back demeanor to frustrate his opponents, but when the action picked up, he showed why he's one of AEW's most dangerous competitors. In the end, it was Kyle O'Reilly who secured the victory after hitting Roderick Strong with a brainbuster and locking in a guillotine choke. Cassidy, who had been taken out of the equation, was unable to break up the submission, giving O'Reilly the win. With this victory, O'Reilly heads into the Casino Gauntlet match at All-In with a crucial advantage. In a highly anticipated segment, former FTW champion Hook finally broke his silence after returning to AEW last week. Hook has been a fan favorite since his debut, with his no-nonsense attitude and impressive in-ring skills. However, his return was met with chaos when he saved Katsuyori Shibata from a post-match attack by Brian Keith, Big Bill, and Chris Jericho. Hook addressed the audience, reflecting on his time away and his desire to reclaim the FTW Championship, a title with deep personal significance. He made it clear that he has unfinished business with Jericho, who currently holds the belt. Hook's promo was brief but impactful, setting the stage for what could be an intense showdown in the coming weeks. Another highlight of the night was the meeting between Kazuchika Okada and Claudio Castagnoli. Okada, the reigning AEW Continental Champion, and Castagnoli, a key member of the Blackpool Combat Club, have been circling each other for weeks. Both men are respected veterans with storied careers, and their interaction was a teaser for a potential future clash. The segment was more of a standoff than a confrontation, with both men exchanging words but never coming to blows. The tension was palpable, as fans eagerly await the day when these two champions finally meet in the ring. For now, their rivalry remains a simmering undercurrent in AEW. As the show continued, Mariah May, who has been building momentum in AEW, hosted a film premiere segment. The rising star used this platform to send a message to Toni Storm, the AEW Women's World Champion. May, who has her sights set on the championship, has been vocal about her desire to challenge Storm, especially with AEW All-In taking place in her home country of England. The segment was flashy and full of theatrics, with May showcasing her charisma and star power. She confidently declared that she would dethrone Storm, making it clear that her challenge is more than just a match, it's about proving she. Thank you so much for watching the video and supporting Wrestling Cycle by sharing, commenting, subscribing and turning on the post notification bell for more updates.